Hey everyone, I'm Relic. So I've been wanting to make videos on the Xenocraft server quite a while now, except I never really knew how I would be able to do it because I'm so far ahead in the server and I don't really have any footage for all the stuff that I've already done. Well, I've decided that I can just make a prelude video explaining my story on Xenocraft so far, and then with that I can actually make a series and start doing stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how I got from here, which is where the base originally looked like, to this, which is sort of what it is right now. It's a big work in progress. As you can see, there's that tree is kind of floating. It's hard to tell from this little picture here, but yeah, it's floating. But anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to just show you around and a little bit of a story type video. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing, which is pretty unusual for me, but yeah, let's get right into it. I started playing on the Xenocraft server in June of 2019. I joined the day the server came out, and it was hosted by a little YouTuber known as Xenocraft. Or sorry, Xenoshot. He has around 15,000 subscribers, and he posted a video saying that he was opening a realm. I thought this was pretty cool, so I decided to send him a message on Discord, and he whitelisted me. I right away wanted to get into a base with someone, so I started asking in chat if anyone wanted to base up, and one person, let's call him AP, he wanted to, and so I joined him, skipping a bunch of stuff. He had some bad behavior, which led to him getting banned. Although this is unfortunate, I kept playing on the server, and I got to where I am today. Skipping a lot of repetitive stuff, I kept adding more and more people to the desert base because I just wanted more people to join it. And we were getting pretty far. We had a couple farms, like iron farms, and a few builds. I have a video on my channel, if you go back a bit, of I did a little tour of the desert base. But I ended up inviting someone who I thought would be cool. Let's call him DC. DC ended up griefing. He stole stuff, whatever, he did bad stuff. Anyways, so with this, I wanted to move far, far away. And so I did. Me and my friends, we packed up and we got all of our stuff. We flew away. We started by flying to like 30,000 blocks from spawn, which is really far for a realm, which I believe it was at the time. We may have switched to a server at that point already. But yeah, so 30,000 blocks from spawn is pretty good distance for a semi-vanilla PvE server. But when we got to that point, which the reason we went there is because there was a stronghold, but I didn't think it was far enough, so we flew another 30,000. At this point we were 60,000 blocks from spawn, and we started a base. We found a coral reef and it was all cool. We started there and it was nice and all, but the base that we called Japan got very, very boring quickly. People started, like, my friends, they just stopped playing, which is understandable. These are people I met on the server, by the way. They stopped playing, and honestly, I did too. After a few weeks, I built a Adventure Time treehouse, and not even that was enough to keep me on the server. So I stopped playing for a few weeks, and when I got back, I flew all the way back to that stronghold at 30k. It was around the end of July of 2019 when I came over here to this amazing place known as Olympus now. The reason that we came here is because that there is actually a stronghold just below here. Now, when I got here, let me tell you, I had a lot of enthusiasm of buildings, what I could do. I had so many ideas. I thought, oh, we'll have a farm here and a farm here and a farm here and a building here and everything. Well, that never went away. And because of that enthusiasm and the people I've added to it who also are very enthusiastic about the base, it's become an amazing base that is honestly my favorite project that ever worked on in this game. Well, let's go back a little bit. When I first got here, I had no one to be with. I had no one to build with or anything. So I found someone who had just joined the server, let's call him L, to join me. And we started by making a big ring all around here. And then filling like that ring with glass. We then had the portals, nether portals in the middle, and our storage was right over there in that mountainside. Well, with all of this going on, L left. He played for about a week and he just left. Thankfully, I had a few friends from some of my old bases and also a few new players join me. So with that, I had 5 maybe members to this new base, which had no name at the time, but its original name was going to be the Holy Roman Empire, which I don't even know why, but it has become Olympus, and Olympus is great now. I talk a lot of good about this place, but why don't I actually show you? This is Olympus now. It's changed a lot since that last clip, in which it was sort of just a few mountains with a big hole in the middle. And all of this would not have been possible if it wasn't for all the different friends I've made on the server and all of the different things that I've been inspired by. Also, at some point, I became a mod on the server, and I appreciate you guys on the server who have recommended me to Xeno to become a mod. If it wasn't for you guys, I probably would not be one unless you were to just, you know, ask me for some reason. But yeah. This base also shows me a few things about why I enjoy this game so much. There's just so many things you could do. As long as you have a good as long as you're creative, you can do anything that you want. And I say I'm a pretty creative person. That's why I have built so many things, and that's why I just don't get bored. Of course, there's been a few times where I've gotten a little dry, a little burnt out on this game, but other than those few breaks, I've been pretty active on the server. I've built a lot of projects, a lot of farms, a lot of structures, and this is my 3rd base on the server, and probably my favorite one I've ever built in this game as a whole. Wrapping it up, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, you can subscribe, and please do also leave a comment, tell me what you thought of this video. I put a lot of effort into it, and I actually I wrote a script here, which I've never done before. I loosely followed it, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. And on a final note, there's a lot of stuff going on with whole like COVID-19 and all that, and there's a lot of like not chaos, but a lot of panic going on. I just want to say, think of others. Think of others when you're buying excess amounts of like toilet paper or paper towels and all that stuff. Just think of others when you're doing things out. If you're walking with if you're exercising, just don't go near people. If you're buying groceries, think about other people who might need it even more than you do. Yeah, guys, I hope you are all happy, healthy, and are safe indoors, and have a great day.